How you doing, guys? It's Josh back with another video. Thank you for tuning in. I got a real special one for you today. Here's a very old church back probably, I'm guessing, 1700s, maybe before. This is an old landmark. It's not being used, and it's just so special. I mean, look at the old tower. It looks like something from China or Japan right there. That looks like a Japan origin, a steeple. Maybe a Japanese or Chinese builder came here back in the late 1600s or 1700s, or maybe even before. I don't know what the date on this church is. I wish I could tell you guys, but the plaque in the front was empty. Nothing on the plaque, no information. Some people around town probably know, but anyway, I just wanted to show you this. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can tell the brick itself right there is so old. You know, it's kind of coming apart. And the tile that they used, I've never even seen that kind of tile on a steeple, but I mean, it looks like a slate tile, and it's just so awesome. I love stuff like this. And you know, I wish I knew more information about it, but the best I can do is just show you guys, and sometimes that's all you can do. So let's check this baby out. Look at that. Wow. I'll tell you what, I've never seen any windows like that before. Very interesting. Look at the rock foundation. Looks like this whole church was built from rock. Very solid. So, I mean, this church could be, I mean, it could be 1,000 years old, and I believe it would still be just like it is because of the rock, just the way it was built. Now, I doubt that it is that old, but I don't know, it could be. Very cool. I like how they have this little entrance part right here. It's a fairly smaller church compared to the other churches around, but this has a lot of character. I mean, this is screaming character. It's screaming, hey, look at me, someone document me, I'm still here. And look at that steeple. Oh my goodness, I hope you guys can see that good. Look at the intricate detail in that steeple, the little witty windows, the woodwork. Oh, a master carpenter, master builders definitely built this church a long time ago. As you can see, the rock foundation mixed in with the brick there. Very old brick. I mean, it could be 1800s, but I'm guessing 1700s. Let's just call it 1700s, but don't quote me on that, please. I'm not sure because there was no information on this church. But of course, it's got the stained glass right there, and they put these windows, these storm windows over the stained glass for protection. You can't hardly see that right there, but that looks to be a holy man right there, some kind of prophet, and I'm not sure what that design is. That was broken out. That's replaced by a board, and it's just, wow. Check this out. Check this out. This is just amazing. Just so, I mean, just unique and outrageously built. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. Now, I've seen, that reminds me of Japan. A long time ago, they did migrate here around the time that this was built, probably, and, you know, so who knows? This could be done by a Japanese architect, for all I know. And look, coming around the front here, I mean, this thing is solid. It's small, very interesting. I wish I could go inside. The gate looks like it's open here, so we'll go up to the front and we'll walk around and we'll check this thing out a little more, go into detail and let y'all see this thing close up all the way around. Thank you so much for tuning in, by the way. Just hang with me. Hope y'all having a great day today. All right, we got an open gate right there. This steel fence here is the original fence, and that's interesting in itself. Look how they used to make these iron works back in the day. Now, here we go up the steps. You know, this church is so detailed, and I'll show you the plaque up here. Maybe this has some information on it here for you guys. Let's see. Oh, wow. I just get a positive vibe, like a funny feeling walking up this. I know this is so old. Historic landmark, Church of the Good Shepherd, 1891. W. Hazley Wood, architect. Pittsburgh History and Landmarks Foundation. So 1891. It's not as old as I thought it was, but I mean, it looks old. I think that they gave it an older look when they built it. They had to have. I mean, I don't think they built doors like that in 1891. I haven't seen anything like that. Isn't that so great? Wow. It almost looks like I don't know, an evil, worshiping castle or center or something. But I know this is a Church of God. Well, it says the Church of Good Shepherd, so I know that this is not but you never know. I mean, look at those symbols. I mean, these old cities, they had a lot of traditions and a lot of, religions back then. Everybody believed in something different, and a lot of it was evil. I'm learning that now. A lot of these churches weren't churches of God. But I don't know about this church. Let's check it out. Go around here. Made of solid rock. Solid rock, solid as a rock. And somebody had put new gutters on there. Looks like not too long back. Just to try to preserve it a little more. See the wood's kind of decaying. And I mean, believe it or not, this church is probably not even leaking because they used, slate tiles on the roof. And slate tiles, it lasts hundreds of years. So the roof is original. The only thing is they're going to have to replace that fascia right there if they want to preserve this church all the way. But everything else looks good. I mean, it's just really remarkable how they used to build these structures and churches back in the 1800s and late 1700s. I mean, they built them to last. They built them thinking that people were going to be occupying and using this church for hundreds, centuries to come, but that's not the case. Like I said, mostly all these churches in town, they're not being used. There's a huge church way up there on the hill. I mean, gigantic church, massive church. And it's just empty. It's just abandoned. Nobody's using it. Nothing's wrong with it. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether we're getting away from God in this country or it's slowly getting more away from God, but that's what was prophesied. That's what the Bible tells that's going to happen. So it's only, it's coming to pass. We're seeing it for ourselves. But it just seems like somebody could just use this church for something, at least just worship. Why don't a small congregation take over this church? Or maybe it's owned by a person. I don't know. Maybe somebody bought this and planned on making it their home. Wouldn't it be cool to make this your home? Oh my goodness, I would love to have this. I would love to just turn this into a house, wouldn't you? And we're going to walk around here a little ways. It's just so remarkable. Look at the archway bricks, how they did that. And this is solid rock right here. This isn't wood. See how that? And see, they did that later on because that's aluminum. That was wood. So it's been taken care of. It's been, looked after. But as you can see, look at that. Look at how they form these rocks together with the mortar joints. That's just awesome. Look at that. Now, they probably went around later on and done that, and let's see if we can get over here a little bit more. Let's see. And look, it's some new units right there. So I think that somebody at one point in time was going to convert this either into a house or continue using it as a worship center church. And you can see that building's connected to this church right there. So. And that's the parish. I believe the parish is used for, just activities and just good deeds for the community. Just having cookouts, eating, having dinners, the congregation getting together, the community getting together. But this is just something special here. And anyway, I'm glad you guys could see this, and I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching and being patient and sticking with me for the whole video. All right, love you guys. Another one's coming. I got some more interesting stuff coming. Peace out. Have a great